What's up guys, welcome back, Learn to be Filipino. Today I'm going to be showing you how cheap and organically you can shop here in the Philippines. I'm going to be taking you with me to the local market. Nothing fancy here, just your typical Filipino palengke, where locals shop daily. Alright guys, as I mentioned, we're gonna grab some vegetables, a bit of meat, a few spices, like basic stuff for everyday cooking. But here's the twist. You'll see how far money can go in this country. Whether you're an expat thinking of moving here or just curious about Filipino life, this is the kind of thing that really shows the real value of living in the Philippines. Plus, most of the food here is organic, straight from the farm, locally grown in my region. Almost no preservatives, no long shelf life junk here. It's all fresh, natural, and insanely affordable. So if you're ready to see just how cheap and healthy it can be to shop in the Philippines, let's get right into it. All right, we're off. Local rice field, guys. Gonna stop and show you guys how beautiful the place can be where you live. Just have to stop and admire this, guys. No matter how many times I drive by this is always so amazing. You guys can get like this too. Just stay focused. Bit flooded this morning, but nothing to worry about. We'll just walk around this. It's a breath of fresh air to see the endless freshness of fruits and vegetables delivered to this market twice a week. It's just awesome. Morning. Pila? 15 pesos. 15 pesos? One. Kapsuy? Wala, ma'am? Onion. So we got 480 pesos for these vegetables here. Let's see what we can do with the meat. It's not uncommon to see unrefrigerated meat, but it's still all really fresh. I mean, just look at this fish. All catches of the day, still glistening, super fresh. Can't beat this. If you love seafood, you come to the Philippines, you'll be in seafood heaven. How do you cook this? Sabaw? Sunug ba? Sunug ba? Ah. Ginataang? Oh. What? Lami, ginataan. Lami kayo? Lami. Wow. Isa ka kilo. Pila? 200 per kilo? Pila per kilo? 100. Isa ka fish. Oh, sige. Sige. One thing you'll notice when shopping at the local markets is how helpful and friendly the local vendors are. And even though the hustle is so real here and people might work countless hours a day, they're still just here to help you out with a smile on their faces. At times, even offering you discounts. Can I get some apples? Pila? Oh, sige. 100, ma'am. Right, we're loaded here. You guys may be wondering, why is it floody here? Well, the phenomenon of king tides overwhelms the gutter system and it floods like once a month. Alright, we're back. I had a lot of bags. We got chicken, pork, fish, few apples, and a bunch of vegetables and noodles. So we're gonna head back to the house and tally everything up so you guys can see just how fresh and cheap you can eat here in the Philippines. I still have to buy some rice, of course, because living with a Filipina, you always gotta have rice in the house. Alright, here's all the goods. I just got 3 kilos of rice, and I got some eggs. Some other seasonings and things like that, and the little snack. Happy baby. Ani, let's go. I'm gonna start taking everything out, and we'll tally it all up to see what is our final number. Alright, here it is, guys. We got the spices, we got the seasonings, we got some noodles here, some breading I bought for chicken today. We got all the vegetables that I'm going to be cooking for this week. 1 3/4 kilo of fish plus fresh tuna, about 1.5 kilos of chicken, and then some pork belly. Alright guys, we'll start with the meat. The pork and the chicken were roughly 786 pesos. The 1 3/4 of fish, about 360 pesos. All of the vegetables here were about 480 pesos. The seasoning, the eggs, the breading was about 425 pesos. The apples were 3 for 100 pesos. That came out to about 2,151 pesos, and that equals $37.95. Guys, for me, this is value. This will last me a week plus. My family and I, we eat very simple, and if you know anything about having a Filipino wife, then you know it doesn't take much to satisfy her tummy. Now here's something a lot of people might not know about me. I'm actually the one who does most of the grocery shopping and cooking in my household. My wife's a full-time public school teacher, and man, she works hard. Between lesson planning, teaching, and bringing papers home almost every night, she barely has time to breathe, let alone worry about what's for dinner. But for me, honestly, I don't mind doing it all. I actually love doing the groceries, and I'm always in the kitchen, been since a kid. There's something really calming for me about cooking and also doing the grocery shopping. What's even better than that is most of the food I buy, from vegetables to fruits, even the eggs, is all locally grown or caught. You won't find a bunch of imported or overly packed stuff here. This is real, down-to-earth Filipino produce. Fresh, seasonal, and straight from the nearby farmers or coastal water. Most of the vegetables and fruits get delivered to markets like twice a week maybe. And if your area has a wet market, the fish caught the same morning. You'll just have to get there early, and you'll see guys unloading fresh bangos, tilapia, tuna, you name it, they got it. And most of the time, they're still glistening from the salt water. And the price, let's be real. If you're coming from the West, you'll be shocked at how affordable this is. You can live on a budget here without sacrificing quality. In fact, you'll probably end up eating healthier than you did back home, just because everything is so fresh and unprocessed. If you're planning to live in the Philippines or even just visit for a while, try buying from these local markets. It supports the local economy, saves you a ton of money, and most importantly, it's one of the easiest ways to stay healthy, simpler, and more grounded in life here while living in the Philippines. So that's my video, guys. I went to the market, I showed you guys exactly what I bought, what I paid for it, converted it to USD, and you can see by all of this, I could not get this for $37 back in the US. I'm sorry guys. If you guys disagree or agree, drop a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos about living in the Philippines. Learn to be Filipino. I'm out of here, guys.
I know you got